Hey, what's going, guys? Your boy's gonna cut. So we're back in another little video about from Marvel Spider-Man 2 news. And also just to say that I'm back. I know I have been saying I'm back multiple times, but it is that's hard because like I said, I'm working now and I just finished for me finishing school, I've been starting to work and make some money so I can just get my streaming system more my equipment to be set up to actually have like an official video of instead of be live recording through my phone. I need to get myself like a video capture card so I can just get like the video and the audio all perfectly connected to like my laptop so I can make the audio sound much more clear and much more higher quality for you guys. But right now, sorry if I'm sniffing. I'm like a little bad cold and due to the change of weather consistently over here. And if you do hear my AC is on, so yeah, keep that in mind. The AC is actually on. So if it doesn't bother you, just make sure you just like go ahead and just like don't wear headphones for this moment. But let's get right into the video. So as of today, today is Wednesday, August 30th, and tomorrow hits the 31st. And yeah, I don't know, September is basically this coming week of this Friday, which is basically gonna hit the first day of September. Which if you guys don't know, basically Spider-Man is going by week because of course Spider-Man 2 does release on a Friday, and the reason why I'm saying we're 8 weeks away now, this week is gonna be 7 weeks because every Friday it hits basically the countdown gets shorter and shorter. So keep in mind, guys, that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is coming very soon. I know we didn't get up much for Game Informer, but in Game Informer, trust me, September is going to be a big marketing push for Marvel Spider-Man, and I know Sony's not going to let this slide, knowing that this is a first-party game. This is a game that's very highly anticipated ever since it got announced back in September Showcase 2021. Let's get to the video. So I woke up this morning today, and basically I was on social media, and somebody's name is Spider-Man Updates posted saying Marvel Spider-Man 2 officially requires a minimum of 98 gigs. Now, I know people were out there be like, holy shit, that's pretty big. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if y'all don't know, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, just the remastered version itself, was about 53 gigabytes, and then Marvel Miles Morales, for it being like a side story quest, was about 40 gigs. Now, if you guys don't know, Marvel Spider-Man 2 it's saying minimum, which means that the game could be above 100 gigs. Because remember, minimum means like that's just probably going to be the starting point of the size, knowing that it's most likely going to get bigger. And this makes sense. If you guys look at the information about Marvel Spider-Man 2, we're getting big changes in the suits of having color variants. We're going to go above Manhattan, basically going able to travel to Brooklyn and Queens and go deep in Brooklyn, like the Coney Island, the East River, and all that in New York. Like it's very expanded, and it makes sense why Marvel Spider-Man 2 is gonna be about near that size. And I kind of predicted that way back in July, because my friends asked me, what do I personally think about the size of the game? I personally say, in my opinion, that the game's gonna be about close to 100. If Marvel Spider-Man 1 was basically a game that was basically just Manhattan alone, right, and it was the size it is, and Miles Morales was the same thing, but the story was shorter. Knowing that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is using the full power and the advantage of the PS5 and it's becoming a PS5 only exclusive, so you only get it on PS5, basically. And it's the only next gen game. There's no current gen for the PS4 users. I expect this game to be a massive game because, prime example, look at games that are pure exclusives to the console. Games like Jedi Survivor. That game for Jedi Fallen Order to Jedi Survivor was a massive like jump. The game it went from like a near 60 gigs to like 145 gigs because they expanded it more. So Marvel Spider-Man 2, it just makes sense, right? You feel me? It makes sense about this size. Now, you're gonna be like, oh, how do I know if this is true or not? So, if you guys don't know, basically, the system actually has been getting sent out. Basically, if you don't know, you have the console. You have basically the console release. That's how good I go. You have the Spider-Man 2 limited edition console bundle, which is the retail box. So basically, if you don't know, if you do not own a PS5, you could buy the console bundle together, and from there, you can actually get yourself the plates and the controller, and you get a digital a voucher code with the console. Something similar to like God of War Ragnarok on PS5 bundle, Final Fantasy 16 bundle. It just they give you a digital voucher code, so you basically get a console, but you still have to wait to play your game because, like I said, if they gave the game on disc with this bundle, that means they're usually able to play the game early, which they're not gonna allow that. They're gonna give you if they give you a digital voucher code, you gotta wait like everybody else, even though you get the console on September 1st. So the reason how people know that is basically how it's officially not minimum of 90 gigs is because right here it says Marvel Spider-Man 2 officially requires minimum of 98 gigs per the official Spider-Man 2 limited edition console bundle retail box. So the retail box in the back is saying minimum of 98 gigs, which means that basically it's confirming that the game is going to be minimum over 90, which, like I said again, it's not. It's pretty. In my opinion, it was pretty obvious just because if if Marvel Spider-Man 2 is utilizing the power of the PS5 and it's a PS5 only game, I was expecting the game to be kind of big just because it's a game that's gonna be a next gen only game. I think that's gonna be like that for a lot of games. Like probably like I say like look at it for example. I say like GTA 5. GTA 5 for it being a 2013 game and it's near 100 gigs. I could imagine GTA 6 being a next gen only game, being probably like nearly around like 200 or like 180 of a size, or maybe getting close to maybe 240, 230, just because of how big the game is probably going to be when it releases for it being a next gen only game. Like, but like I said, the best bet you could do now, guys, is like I said, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is now like almost about to be like when it hits September 20th, it's going to be a month away from launch, and we're not that far, guys. We are not that far. Um, expect gaming news for Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming this month. I think Insomniac isn't gonna let it be quiet any longer. Yeah, I don't know. The last bit of information we actually got from Marvel Spider-Man 2 was back for the story trailer back in San Diego Comic Con when we got the story trailer. Um, like I said, they also had stuff into their do list, which was giving a story trailer, which was one of them, a gameplay story trailer, and also, if y'all don't know, the pre-order bonuses trailer. A lot of people don't realize that Marvel Spider-Man actually promised. Someone asked Insomniac saying, back in like when the game pre-orders got announced, saying, is the game gonna be getting a what do you call it, pre-order bonuses? And Insomniac replied saying it's something in our to-do list. And remember, they said that back when the game was more in development, and we at the time we didn't know about at the time I think we didn't know about the release date of the game at all yet. So yeah, keep in mind that the next thing they could really possibly show us is most likely a pre-order bonus of like the pre-order skins in mid game, how they did back in Marvel Spider-Man 2018 and Marvel's Miles Morales, to show off the skins in game and show us what we're gonna be getting. Um, and yeah, and also just to show off like some of the skins in the game, like the standard skins that's gonna be built in the game. Like when you buy the game, what's the skins you're gonna be getting in the game? Like I said, there's highly anticipated skins like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit that everybody been requesting. The Spectacular Spider-Man's one of them. Spider-Man Unlimited is another skin that he will be requesting. Um, Other symbiote variant suits like the classic symbiote style, like from like the comics and all that. So there's a lot of stuff that's been requested that hopefully Zombiac does give answers. It's the month of September, like I said. If y'all don't know, there's also a rumor showcase or state of play happening of this month, of September coming up. We don't know the exact date just because it's been rumored ever since after the whole disaster. I think it was like what PlayStation showcased back in May 24th. Um, Legit a month later in June, from a high source, Jeff Grubb and stuff in high sources were saying that a very very high source that who always came out with leaks saying about rumor that ended up being true, um, is saying that another Sony showcase could be on the way in the future, and more, and as we heard about that, more and more information been coming out saying that it's going to be happening. We just don't know what it is going to be. Is it going to be a showcase? Is it going to be a state of play? Just because it's more than the Spider-Man, that they could show off some more Spider-Man info. But also, if y'all don't know, it could also be the new PS5 console that's coming out, which is called, what people are calling it, the PS Slim. But some people out there, according to Tom Henderson, it's not called the Slim, but it's just a short name that people are just calling it for the new console, calling it the PlayStation Slim variant. That you can, it's like a detachable disk drive. So yeah, we could be seeing something around the corner of, like I said, September is really a month where keep a lookout. Sony could post anything out at any moment of a state. If they say state of play, it's most likely going to be a Spider-Man marketing state of play. It just makes sense. If they say showcase, expect a showcase to show off some games on top of showing off Spider-Man and most likely some PlayStation items. But let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know. Are you guys happy for the storage size that's being confirmed for being minimalized? Like, you guys want it to be shorter? I think, in my opinion, it fits it perfectly. It's a PS5 only game. It's going to get bigger and bigger. Games are only going to get more bigger. That's the point of why they're probably, by next year, we're getting the PS5 Pro system, and that's why they're really trying to make sure that people start getting SSDs to have more storage in their console. Like me, I have myself a 2 terabyte just because I know that games are gonna get bigger and bigger, and stuff like that. And I know that eventually games are gonna be more in demanding with storage. So I bought myself a 2 terabyte. And I bought it when it was mad cheap. So yeah, and I got like a WD Black licensed PlayStation SSD that supports, it's compatible with PC and PlayStation. So Yeah, if you guys want an SSD, the best time to go look for them is when it's like near holiday shopping. So Black Friday is definitely gonna be the best time out of any time because yeah, the sales went crazy for Black Friday last time I checked when we went SSDs. SSDs like just a 1 terabyte was like 80. I was like $60, $50, and a 2 terabyte was like 120. That's a steal. I recommend you get those. And if you do get an SSD, guys, please get it with a heatsink. Don't be one of those type of people that don't get an SSD with a heatsink. Because if you get an SSD and you don't get a heatsink built in with your SSD, you go burn your SSD, and yeah, you don't want to damage it. Because if you damage it, then you got to either if you have insurance, and if you don't have insurance, you're gonna have to cough up a couple more money out of your wallet just to get another one. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy for Marvel Spider-Man 2? Like I said, guys, I'm sorry that it's been a while to post. I think it's been about 3 weeks to post. But guys, we are around the corner from an amazing experience. And I know that people are upset what Game Informer didn't show Marvel Spider-Man 2 news, but at the same time, guys, I'm happy they didn't show much. I think the only thing that I'm anticipated to see is the pre-order skins of the pre-order stuff in the game. Other than that, anything else that's information about Marvel Spider-Man 2, I kind of want it to be a surprise because I wanted to be in the moment when I'm playing the game and I'm just shocked of everything that's happening. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all, I will appreciate getting a like. I appreciate y'all watching the video. I appreciate anything. I appreciate subscribing. We just hit 72 subscribers. Try to hit that 100 subscriber goal by the end of 2023 if possible. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and goodbye.